Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. I've missed a lot of information on the vlog at this point, but I'm going to pick it up. The contest is done, and AJ did incredibly. She went on day one, she went 2 for 2 on PRs, which is always our goal when I'm working with athletes. I am always telling them and reminding them that PRs are wins. If you get a PR, you've won. And if that means that you did not win the event, then you were simply outclassed, and that's okay. Because if you keep racking up these PRs, if you keep improving where you need to improve, eventually you will be at the top. And that's coming from experience, and that's just the way that it is. Now, well, it is for some people, I guess. It can't be that way for everyone. Anyway. You know, we focus on what we can control. We don't focus on what we can't. So, that being said, after day one, she had PR'd 2 for 2. Excellent, 100%, A++. And she also happened to be in first place, which is a nice byproduct of, you know, peaking properly and PRing. Now, day 2, there were 3 events, and first event, she hit a fantastic PR. The yoke dumbbell medley was it was a little bit intimidating coming into this training cycle. I won't go too far into like how much it has improved, but she had never pressed a 160-pound dumbbell, and there was a 160-pound dumbbell after a 120 and a 140 and a 660 yoke, and she got that 160 up. And when the athletes are coming back before she went out there, every single one of them was saying that is not a 160-pound dumbbell. So there's a chance it's not. I've already asked Steve Slater to weigh it again so we can make sure that we know exactly what our new PR is, because it was a new PR, and that's very exciting. I'm very happy for that to have come in competition. So that was 1 for 1 at that point, PRs. The bag throw for height was also a PR. We had some inconsistency in the training, and we were also using different implements than were available. I should say the competition implements were different than the implements that we were using. And so it changed it up a little bit, and it actually changed it up quite a bit for many of the athletes, and it changed the performance. But still a PR. So we did awesome. She made some excellent adjustments, and really happy for that. She was 2 for 2 on the PRs for day 2. And then going into the very last event, the most that she had pulled 500 for was 5. And I remember going out there and telling her, walking up, and we'd done all of our warm-ups and all of our stretching, and she was getting mentally dialed, and I told her, you can pull this for 7. And it just so I said, do you want to know what you have to do to win? She said, yeah, just give me a number. I said 7. 7 is what you have to do. And I know that you can do it. I know that you can do that. And she did pull it for 7. But, that's a personal PR. Second rep beat the up call by Magnus. So we were credited with 6 repetitions. She deadlifted it 7 times. Still, 6 is a PR. Competition PR is 6. Personal PR is now 7. So every lesson has a price, and this one was challenging because it led to a tie. In fact, in the overall score, it led to the first tie of any Arnold Classic Strongman competition for the pro division, and that meant that for the first time there was a tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker was a farmer's hold for time. And it was pretty epic. I do have to say it was pretty epic. It was her and Lucy Underhill, and they went head to head on the 260 farmers. And at this point in training, I don't think AJ had held those 260 farmers for any longer than maybe 20 seconds. And I don't know exactly how long she held them for, but I know that that was a PR, which means in a 5-event contest, she went 6 for 6 on PRs. And I just could not be more proud. Like, I'm very pleased with how that went. I'm very pleased with her performance. I know that she has every reason to be proud, and I'm just reminiscing on it, and a lot of stories from it, but I will have to cut this short and not ramble too long. It is the day after the competition now, and Lacey and I have driven up towards Nottingham, but we actually got a little distracted by Castle Dunnington, I think is what it's called, and we decided to drive into town, into the countryside, actually. And there were these cool thatched roofs, so we got out and we took some video, and it was really neat, and I'll probably post that in the next one. But just really, it felt like walking through a storybook. It felt like walking through like a living museum. It was very gorgeous and very cool. And you know, walking around town, and we checked out an old church that had been there for hundreds of years, and the graves were from like the 1700s, and it was very neat. And then we started to get tired, so we looked for a hotel, and that's where we're at right now, the Priest Hotel in, where are we? Kingsmill. Oh, hey, look, and it's actually the actual King's Mill. That's why it's called Kingsmill. It makes sense. Imagine that. Anyway, I gotta go wake Lacey up because she's a sleepyhead, so she's taking a nap, but we're gonna go get dinner, and we'll post that video from in town next, and then we will continue to document our little adventure. We are here for one more full day, and then we fly out Wednesday morning, so it's Monday evening now. So catch you guys in the next one.